Hello, people that know how you doing. Today, people might say this is a bit of just looking for something to complain about, I suppose. But hear me out for a second. So everybody's told this the price of a stap's going to go up by 10 cent. It was €1, now it's going to be €1 and 10 cent. And the thing I have a problem with, and I might as well just say it straight, is not that it's €10. 10 cent is not it's nothing. It's just nothing. It's 10 cent. But the thing I have a problem with, people in the Shannon, people in Dáil Éireann, TD, senators, they don't have to pay a cent for a stab. It's the taxpayer who pays for their stabs and their powers. And believe me, they send off a lot of envelopes talking rubbish about this, that, and the other. So believe the taxpayer pays for their stabs. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that the taxpayer pays for them. They don't have to take a cent out of their pocket. They don't have to pay at all for any stab or anything like that, or they send a letter off, or they send anything off. They haven't got to pay a cent because it comes out of the taxpayers' money, along with your TD or senator and Dáil Éireann or Shannon Éireann, or even the county councils. They don't have to pay a cent. The only reason why, because the taxpayer pays for it. So the taxpayer buys the stabs for them and everything, and the people of Ireland, they have to pay the extra. So an extra 10 cent the taxpayer has to pay for every TD or any sending letters talking shite to some people. And fake promises and the rest of that crack. And they don't have to reach in for their pockets, and that's what I have a problem with. If the people have to pay the extra 10 cent, the TDs have to pay an extra 10 cent, and they have to pay for a start. They never paid for a step in their life. None of the TDs anyway. And that's true, and I know that for a fact. Because I do know from the county councillors get the taxpayer pays for their stamps. They send out letters. And the same with TDs. I know for local TDs here, I get letters all the time for some local TDs. And the taxpayer pays on them. I asked them many times, and they say the taxpayers pay for them. And so they can send out as many as they want. This is not affecting them, it's not affecting their bike balance. Or Fianna Gael or Fianna Fáist bike balance, it's affecting the taxpayers' resources. So there's your answer. But it's just nothing. 10 cents is really nothing. But still, that's what I have the problem. But I have a problem with them not paying their fair share. And the taxpayer having to pay for them. So yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. I think I'm very dead right. I think I'm on the dot there. But it's fair is fair.